Greetings everyone, I'm Reverend Ruth Unstarry-Barr with Angel Healing Ministries. And as you can see, I am at Leeds Ponds and Preserve. I'm trying to find a good place for light right now and I'm having a hard time finding it. But I'm at Leeds Ponds and Preserve today, visiting and taking pictures out here. And as we know, I'm trying to do an Earth Day weekend. And Earth Day weekend is really a good thing. I want to make it nice. Because as you know, yesterday we were talking about what you could do to help the community, to keep Earth Day going and do what you could do for the community. And we came up with a couple of ideas. I hope you went home and I got an opportunity to sit down and think about it and consider some of these options that I mentioned, like the Nature Conservancy and Setauket, the Turtle Rescue, and the Lions Group, as well as the Sierra Club. I said that's the Sierra Club, the Nature Conservancy, and Setauket, and a couple other places are out there. And I also mentioned that not could you only take care of Mother Nature and Mother Earth, but remember how I mentioned yesterday that they were both sisters, and that they've given us so much, and it's just so beautiful out here. I've just got out here today. I was planning to go someplace else, but you know, I never know where I'm going most of the time with these videos. I just follow my spirit and go. And first it was going to be Sands Point, and then it took me here to Leeds Pond and Preserve over here in Plandome Manor. Not too far from home, actually. So as you can see behind me, you see woods and trees, and as you already know, as Terry said the other day, is that this is all a part of the earth that we're all a part of. This is what we do. We take care of the earth. I was just so impressed today when I was driving up. You know, I was feeling a little bit under the weather and stuff. And then I drove past a bunch of high school, I think they were high school students, and they were doing the cleanup. And I thought that was just amazing. More people should do that kind of thing. They should do a cleanup, because it's the perfect weather, and it's a way to keep our planet and all our nature and our nature's gifts clean and safe, and keep animals safe. I just saw a cute little rabbit. I thought he was hurt. Turned out he was perfectly fine. But you see, I was ready to make that phone call to the people that I work with, that I know, that I can trust, the volunteers that I can trust, and give them a ring-a-ding and let them know that there was a hurt rabbit over here. But it turned out he could hop off on his own. So it was good, but, you know, I think he looked a bit scared. However, you know, there is also a science center here, which I'm sure they have people there that takes care of animals like this. But I also wanted to let you guys know that I've been here a couple of times already. There's a vortex out and around here someplace that I set up a while ago. I think it's actually right behind me, to tell you the truth, the place that you're looking at, the build with everything back there. And I just enjoy just doing this kind of thing, being one with nature. And I had a marvelous day yesterday, even though it was a little windy, that when I was meditating on a rock. What happened was one of those ospreys showed up, and it felt safe enough to sit on a perch right in front of me. You know, maybe about 10 feet away, but it made some good picture taking. And he let me watch him while he was, you know, fishing and stuff like that. I got a couple of shots of him doing that. You'll see those up on Facebook and Google in the future. And I just wanted to talk about, you know, that these are just things that I love doing. That's just one of the few things. That's why I come out here so much in these different places and look at these places. And you can do exactly the same thing, dear ones. My friends, you can actually do what me and Terry and those kids were doing. And I also met a woman and a daughter over at Garvey's Point yesterday, and they were cleaning up the beach as well. So you see, it's like a critical mass. It seems like when a whole bunch of people start to work together as a team, the energy travels all over, and you start seeing more of the same. Is it a coincidence? Well, I don't believe in coincidences. All I know is that when I released the first video, I saw a lot more cleanups going on, and I think it may not be because of the video that me and Terry did. It just may be, you know, people's consciousness being close to Mother Earth and Mother Nature. Perhaps it was the Earth Day energy that got a hold of them and said, hey, Let's do some cleanup. Look at how beautiful it is today. Not so much wind, there's wind, the sun is shining, and it's just a beautiful place. I hope to see more of that cleanup in the United States and all over the world in the future, because, dear ones, my friends, we are the ones that have to be caregivers to the earth. I think it's in the book of Genesis somewhere where it says, and I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, where it says that we were given the ability to be caretakers of the earth. And it was I believe it was in Genesis. And that's what we should be doing. We should follow that and follow that we are all caretakers of this earth, my friends. Everybody does it differently. People meditate and send energy. People set up peace vortexes. People clean up, like my friend Terry does and I do once in a while. People just take pictures and make phone calls if they see a hurt animal somewhere, or a hurt bird, hurt rabbit, what looks like geese maybe floating in the water. This happened a while back when I was in Smithtown, and I noticed it, and my friend Dave that was up there with me noticed it, and we made a phone call to a company to come get it. And I don't know if they picked it up because I left early, but when I spoke with him later on during the week, he had mentioned that they came and got the goose. Something had happened to it. It must have died. It must have ate something, or maybe it was at the end of its age. But that's why there's so many of us out here. You can just go to Google, search any kind of nature rescue places or nature conservancies or any place that might be willing to help you. And even some of these nature centers that we've been seeing already, they might have opportunities open that you can take part in. You can also go to the farms and help volunteer with farming. I used to do that for a while when I was living over in Jamesport. I was working on a farm with a friend of mine, Phil, by Ophelia, a beautiful organic farm out east near Jamesport. Or you could do what I did for Karen in Turtle Rescue. What I did for her that one time was, because she couldn't make it to the oyster bake, I offered my services as a volunteer to do it, to be there to give out the paperwork and stuff. So you see, there are just so many ways. Just look around. They'll find you. Put the energy out there, my friends. Put it out there. Let the universe know that you want to help, that you want to save this planet, that you want to help keep it clean, that you want to help the animals, that you want to beautify the earth. Do it. If it's on your heart, my friends, to do so, pick up that phone, make a phone call, find out where you can help out. It's the best way, and it's very fulfilling. Thanks. Have a blessed day, and I will talk to you soon, and I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. I don't know if you could see the lake, the pond from here too well, and I'm going to flip the phone around so you can see what's behind me. If you can't see it, you might be able to see a little bit, but you see how that, if you can see it, I don't know, it's kind of far, and this phone doesn't, go too far. But that's where the pond is, and the pond goes all the way around. And there's another one on the other side, but I think it's the same pond. So over here is where the ponds are about. And this is all the woods that you're all a part of, that we're all one with. So, my friends, take that opportunity in your life. Take that chance. Give a hand. Thanks. Have a beautiful day. And I'm going to go back to taking pictures here at Leeds Pond over in Plandomlander. Thanks. Bye.